we are coming to take a very interesting look at a concept in piano playing known as drop twos. Okay, so in today's lesson, I'm not going to teach you any song, but we are coming to look at a piano concept which will help you make your playing very beautiful and very sweet. Okay, these are one of the essential concepts that if you know, you realize that there's a total transformation in the way you play your keyboard. Though you haven't played any new chord or any special chord, just the same chords that you know, but because you know this concept, applying this concept in your style of play actually makes a lot of difference. Okay, so what we are coming to learn today is a concept in piano playing known as drop two. Okay, drop two. Yes, drop two voicings. So that's how you call it, drop two voicings. Okay, and in this first lesson, we are going to take a look at what drop two is and how we can apply drop two in, or how we can apply drop twos in our basic triads. Okay, that is what we are coming to study in this lesson. Okay, so let's get started. Now, when we talk about drop two, what we simply mean is, let me just play a chord. Okay, so a C chord in this case. This is a very basic C major triad, the root chord. Okay, so this is my first note, this is my second note, and this is my third note, which means that the G. So what I'm actually talking about is the G is my first note on the keyboard, the E is my second note, and then the C becomes my last note. Okay, or my third note. Yeah, so I first of all I want you to take notice of this very well, because some people start their first note, or some people might probably start their first note with a chord like this on the C as their first note, E as their second note, and then G as their third note. No, G is the first note, E is the second note, and C becomes your last note. Okay, so even if I play a 4-note chord like this, the B is my first note, G is my second note, E is my third note, C becomes my last note. Okay, yes, so let's take that short chip in. Very, very important. It's something very important. Okay, so with drop twos, what we actually do is we take our second note, in this case, which will be the E. Okay, we take our second note and then we actually omit it, and then we play it on the left hand like this, or you relocate it on your left hand. Okay, so the E is not lost, but you have taken it away from this current position and you have placed it here. Now look at listen to the sound, or listen to this voicing very well. Initially it was like this, right? Now listen to it. There's a clear difference between those two sounds. Let's try again for the last time. And then there's a difference. That's what I'm telling you. A drop two is not like a new chord or anything like that. We are not learning a new chord. Rather, we are learning a concept that will transform the chords that you already know. Okay, so let's take any chord, for instance. Let's say B major 7th. Okay, so if I want to play the drop two of this B major 7th chord, I have to omit my second note, which is what, the G flat or the F sharp, and then actually play it on my left hand like this. So it should be like this. Okay, so this is a drop two of the B flat major 7th chord. Okay, yeah, very good. So this is drop two. You construct any chord and then you take the second note from its position and then you play it on your left. Okay, yeah. So like I said, in today's lesson we are coming to see how we can apply drop twos in our major triads. Okay, so first of all, okay, so let's start from the key of C. Now we know our chords in the key of C, and then our first inversion, which is, and then our second inversion, which is. Very good. good. Okay, so let's take our root chord for instance and then practice our drop twos on the root chords. So actually this is how you should play the C major chord, right? We have already learned this one, so you have to take the E and then play the E over here. You have to omit the E and then play it here like this. So this is the sound of it, okay? And then we take it up through the rest of the scale, okay? So right. Okay. I really like this sound or this voicing. And it's like it's even creating the music on its own. I'm even lost now, okay? But well, I hope you got the concept. Yeah. Now the next thing is for you to practice, okay? Practice till your eyes and then your hands become very used to this drop two voicing. So we can take the first inversion as well. This is the first inversion, right? Well, this is the first inversion. So let's take our second note, which will be the G this time, and then play the G over here. Okay. So instead of playing like this, we have a new voicing, which is this. Then we can move it up or down the scale of C. Okay. Yeah. And then we try the second inversion. So in this case, we will take the C, right? We'll take the C away and then play the C over here, okay? And then we can play around with it. We can play down the scale or up the scale. Okay, so. Okay, like that. And from there, your next assignment is to try your hands on these drop two basic concept that we have learned in the rest of the keys. So we can go to C sharp, and then this is C sharp root chord, right? So we pick the F, then you play the F here. Sorry. Okay, you pick any key. Let's say G. This is G root chord. So you play the B over here, right? I keep going. Don't worry, you don't necessarily have to try and then play a song with it for now. The most important thing right now is for you to get the concept and then move it up and down across the scale of your keys, okay? And you don't only have to use the root chords. Try the other inversions as well. So you can try a hand in any key. Let's go to A flat. Now this time, try, let's say, the second inversion. So you take the A flat away and then put the A flat here. Okay, like that. Yeah, we do it like that. Okay. So the best way that I actually apply my drop twos in the triad form is to mix the inversions. Okay, that's the best way you can achieve that sweetness that you want. Okay, so this is what we are coming to do right now. Now let's go back to the key of C. Okay, so I will not actually use any song in this lesson. We just want to play around with the drop twos. So let's see. So let's take off our E and then play it here. Okay, so look at this. This in its sense sounds very sweet. So that what I was doing right now, I was just playing. I didn't even plan on the type of progression I wanted to play. I was just playing, messing around with the drop two voicings by mixing the inversions. That was what I was doing. So what I did was, I think I started from the third note, or the three, or the E. So you see, to this. Now you can clearly see that I have actually taken the F and put it here. So it should have been this chord. It should have been like this. But then, so you see, this guy is over here. This guy is over here. This guy is over here. So in all, it will be like this. Okay, then. So I did this. Now this is what an E chord, and then on my left I have the A flat. Okay, yeah. So normally I should have played this, but you see, because of the drop twos that we are doing, I had to take this one away. You see, they are all drop two voicings.